Hello and welcome back. Let's talk about fetching and setting transient data in WordPress. The getTransient method needs a transient name as its argument. So I have added a transient name here. Notice that I have created this transient name dynamically using sprinter because this function accepts an argument. We don't use a static transient name itself because it would return incorrect transient data. For instance, if I'm getting the latest movies by the drama genre term, and if I use a static name, it will be stored. However, when I pass a different genre term like action or crime, the same transient data would return the results for the drama genre, leading to incorrect results. To avoid this, I have created a dynamic transient name by suffixing the genre in the transient name itself. I have also added MLB as a prefix to avoid a common name. This will create a unique transient name that goes by MLB underscore latest underscore movies underscore by underscore genre underscore the placeholder percentage s, which will be replaced with whatever genre term we have passed. This ensures we have a unique transient name for each genre. Then I get the transient data using the getTransient. In the first iteration, there is no transient data in the database, so it will return false. Now we know that we want to store the latest movie post IDs in the database as a transient data. So we will first check whether the transient is empty or if it's an array. We will make a WP query to fetch the latest 5 movie posts by genre term. And then we will fetch the latest movies and then use the setTransient function to store them. In the setTransient function, we have to pass the transient name, our data, and the expiry time. I am using the hour in second constant for the expiry time, which was introduced in WordPress 3.5. For example, I want to store the transient data for 4 hours. I will multiply 4 by hour in seconds constant. WordPress provides various time constants such as minute in seconds, hour in seconds, day in seconds, week in seconds, month in seconds, year in seconds, which can be used for different expiry times. The setTransient function stores the transient data in the database or the options table. After storing it, the latest data is returned. Next time when this function is called, it will check whether the transient data exists or not. If not, it will perform the database query, fetch the latest data, set the transient data, and then return the updated data. This way, we save frequent database API calls by using the transient API. To understand how this works, let's first take a look at the setTransient function. When setting the transient, WordPress provides a filter, presetTransient, where you can return specific values. There is also a filter for expiration of transient and transient name. Additionally, the system checks if object cache is enabled or not, or if the WordPress is using its internal caching mechanism. If an object cache is available, it will use it to set the transient data. Thanks for watching. See you in our next session. Jai WordPress.